Hello gorgeous, it is Protag and welcome to Always Remember Me. I downloaded this game on the request of somebody who linked it to me and said I needed to play it. So, yeah, I've downloaded it and I've no idea what to expect. Apparently it's some sort of relationship simulator. What is this song? Oh, let's just appreciate this. Hang on. Oh yeah. Oh, dropping the drums. Give it some rhythm, girl. Give it some rhythm. Oh, hello. She's hot. Okay, so yeah, I think it's some sort of relationship simulator. It's obviously anime. I don't know why in animes everybody's got heads shaped like guitar plectrums, but this seems to be following the trend. So yeah, I don't really watch a lot of anime, but this looks like it's going to be a mystery of a game, so it's completely beyond my comprehension just from this title screen alone. So this should be interesting. Let's just jump straight in. Join me on this journey while we venture into Always Remember Me. Okay, start game. What do I want to do? Hard difficulty level for experienced players. And I don't even know what this game is. What's this down the side here? Culture, creativity, romance, discipline, $50 of money. What's that? Is that me? Is that what I'm meant to be? Morale, energy, oh fuck knows. Easy. Quick intro or standard? Standard. Let's go to standard intro. Okay. Who are these really happy looking people? I don't know. Oh, it's a beach noise. Beaches. We were walking together hand in hand, watching as the sun descended beneath the horizon. The evening was wearing on, and the warm colours of twilight were starting to fade from the sky. Amarantha? What kind of name is that? Jesus Christ, who named you? Sounds like some sort of Greek goddess. Why are there ice creams there? I don't know. I don't know what to do. That's Amarantha's voice. By the way, it's not mine. I didn't just change. Aaron. Okay, this is that guy. You're doing enough. Don't worry about things so much. That's Aaron's voice. Every male character in this game is going to be just annoyingly eccentric. But he still doesn't approve of me. Do you think he doesn't like my job? Maybe he thinks it doesn't earn enough money, or that I should be doing something better. I would like to do more, but it's the part-time job I could find. It's the best part-time job she could find, okay. His eyes were sympathetic as he looked down at my worried expression. I know he feels bad that his father, Osher, was creating so much grief for us, but I also knew that the situation was going to be difficult when I decided to stay with him. I don't think it's your work. He can be pretty stubborn. I know some people some people think that I could do better. It's not like a job at an ice cream parlour is anything special. That's why there's ice cream there. She's an ice cream girl. Okay. I'm attending my first year of college for creative writing. It's a natural fit since I've always loved to write poetry and prose. I had to take a part-time job during the summer to pay for my studies. Some girls in my classes have really good summer jobs. Honestly, I don't think he'd approve of any girl without a lot of persuading first. I don't think it's anything personal. He's just being stubborn. You've already said that. Yes, but after all this time, I really thought that he would have warmed up to me by now. He just doesn't understand that we're serious about our relationship. Or no, hang on, that's her voice. Or he doesn't want to understand. It's just been so exasperating since everyone else has been so supportive of us. What's that on her face that's appeared? Is that an anger mark? Has she burst? She's growing growths on her face, Aaron. Look out, she could be a necromorph. He'll come around eventually. It's just a matter of time. I hope so. I just wish he wouldn't object almost every time he finds out we're going out on a date. I know, but it'll get better soon. I promise. We reached the staircase that led back to the boardwalk and parking lot. Even over the sand dunes I could see where Aaron's motorcycle was parked. We were about to ascend the stairs when he stopped and turned around to face me. Stared at me. He took my other hand in his and leaned down, gently kissing me on the lips. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, look. He sucked my face with enthusiasm. I just leaned back and opened my mouth slightly agape and just let him do whatever he wanted to me. I just kept my face completely still. I couldn't help but smile slightly, feeling my anxiety melt away. Don't look so worried all the time, okay? You're much more beautiful when you're smiling, Amy. Amy. Okay. I returned the smile and leaned up to kiss him again. You're such a romantic! You make it sound like a bad thing. We both laughed. No, shit. Oh, fucking hell. I'm messing up these voices big time. We both laughed as we ascended the stairs, still hand in hand. I don't know how to approach this. How do I speak in parentheses? I don't... Hang on. This is definitely how it should be. I always feel so safe with him on my side. Is that her whispering? Let's go home! Alright! Okay, can we stop for ice cream first? I get an employee discount on everything, you know. Sure! They have the best new type of ice cream sundae now. We should split one. Sounds good to me. My smile grew brighter as pleasant thoughts passed through my mind. He mounted his motorcycle and I sat on his... No. She didn't sit on his back. She sat on the back of the motorcycle, wrapping my arms around his midsection, and holding on tightly. I rested my head against his broad shoulders and let a contented sigh escape my lips as the engine started up. The sun disappeared beneath the horizon and the darkness of night began to overtake the sky. We sped out of the parking lot in less than a minute. Wow, I don't know how big the parking lot was, so that doesn't make any sense at all to me. I don't know if it was like 8 miles long, then that's pretty fast. And onto the nearly empty road that led back into town. The trees blurred as we flew down the road on his flying motorcycle. We were only driving for a short while before a strange feeling of foreboding settled over me. Oh no. I shivered involuntarily, despite the warm temperature, and squeezed Aaron tightly. Squeezed the breath right out of his body, cracking ribs in the process. Watching as it got darker and darker on the one-way road, I was thinking of what to make for us for breakfast in the morning when we reached an intersection. We waited patiently for the light to change colour, and when the green circle let off its artificial glow, Aaron resumed it. They're not going to document every moment of this drive home, are they? Jesus Christ. We had just entered the intersection when, very suddenly, I heard it. What? I looked up, eyes wide with confusion, to see another car barrelling down the road, swerving back and forth as it approached us. Probably pissed up. It's probably fucking... What's his name? What's his name? George Michael. It's probably George Michael. He's going to crash into you. Is it George Michael? Is he the one who crashed into all the... I don't know. Aaron tried to steer away from the oncoming vehicle, but there was no hope of evasion. He was too quick. The car made no attempt to brake as it passed through the red light and collided with us. All I remembered before the hellacious sound of the crash and losing consciousness was Aaron turning the motorcycle to try and protect me from being directly hit. What a romantic. When I opened my eyes, the brightness of the lights above me were almost blinding. Though I had never spent very much time in a hospital, I recognized the scent of disinfectant and various other cleaners to be similar to what one smelled in a doctor's office. Where am I? It took me another moment of waiting for my eyes to adjust to the bright lights before I remembered what had happened. My eyes widened in horror at the vividness of the memory. Aaron! I sat up abruptly, feeling a dun ache when I moved. A nurse out in the hallway heard my sudden cry and quickly hurried inside my room. Miss, please lay down. You weren't seriously injured in the crash, but we would like you to rest before we decide if you're ready to be released. I will be looking after you until the time comes. Your injuries are minimal, only minor bruising, but we can't let you leave just yet. She is from everywhere in Britain. We were in a car accident, right? That's correct, but please lay back down. We're very glad to see you conscious, but rest is imperative. She's a radio host. I reluctantly laid back down, but I was completely awake and not letting the women leave before I heard a proper explanation. Can you tell me what happened? What about the man who was with me, Aaron? Is he okay? The nurse's expression seemed to darken slightly when I mentioned him, which made me worry even more. He's dead! He's a mangled wreck of a human! What happened? I have to know. I am not fully aware of the situation. I need to call Dr. Rayner. He can explain everything to you. I waited him for Jesus. You're a mess, you scruffy bastard. You're supposed to be a doctor. I waited impatiently, dissatisfied with the nurse's quick departure. It only took a few moments for the handsome young man in a doctor's uniform to enter the room. I was surprised to see that he wasn't all that much older than Aaron and I, most likely a fresh graduate out of medical school. Good evening, Amy. I'm very glad to see you're awake. My name is Eddie Rayner, but you can call me Eddie. The man said with a warm smile, revealing perfectly white teeth. Yes, good evening. What time is it? Is it still Saturday? Actually, it's technically Sunday. It's 3 in the morning. I'd be happy to answer your questions, but you should probably get back to bed soon. He's ushering me into bed already. You dog! I'm not doing anything until I find out what happened to Aaron. The young doctor's smile faded, his reaction much like the nurse's. My face began to melt. Unable to hold back my glowing worry, I found myself starting to yell as tears gathered in my eyes. just yelling. As tears gathered in my eyes. I have to know what happened to him. Please, is he alright? I don't know what these symbols are. They're not exclamation marks. They look like little bonsai trees. I don't know what they are. Eddie stood up and nodded toward the door, motioning for me to follow. I felt my heart sink, then begin to fill with cold dread. He noticed the fear in my expression and gave me a brief explanation. I'd rather show you his current condition, but I assure you, he's fine and his life is in no danger. He has sustained a head injury, he will recover, and it doesn't seem to have done any severe damage, but he has lost some of his memories. We're still trying to observe the specifics of just what he has forgotten. As the nurse probably told you, your injuries are minimal. Please follow me, I can take you to him, so you can see that he is alright. I hurried, pulled on a pair of slippers that had been left beside my bed, and followed after the young doctor as he led me down to the hospital, blah blah, fucking blah 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 blah. From what I can tell, he was trying to protect you during the crash. Fucking hell, alright Sherlock, Jesus, how'd you know that? Well, you're a forensic investigator. We're keeping you overnight for observations, but other than some bruises, you're perfectly okay. You don't have any broken bones or severe internal bleeding, thanks to Aaron's efforts. I felt my heart wrench as I followed him through the hallways. He wasn't walking very quickly, apparently conscientious. Yeah, nailed it, of how tired I felt. Aaron. From what we can tell, Aaron is suffering from amnesia. He still retains long-term memories, but recent ones from the past few years are hazy or non-existent. He's quite a bit confused at the moment, so we want to be sure not to cause him any unnecessary emotional stress. We need him to regain his memory on his own, but it will be in slow steps. I see. I'm getting into this character. This is my studio. Studio? It's a fucking office, mate. Jesus. I know this is a lot to take in. Yeah, it's just a very nice room. It's a lot to ponder on being in this room. I know this is a lot to take in, so please feel free to ask me any questions you might have. He still remembers his family, but he doesn't seem to recall anything from recent years. You mean he doesn't remember me? I'm sorry, we asked him about having a girlfriend, but he doesn't seem to remember anyone by the name of Amy. Ah, shit. I felt the tears I had been determined not to cry welling up again, ready to fall. I see. We walked through a doorway and into a room with a glass window that let me see into Aaron's room. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but since we don't want to cause him any grief or aggravate his condition, did he always have this smooth a chest and this long a neck before the crash? I must ask that you do not meet with him yet. He's very confused and needs rest. Oh God, I'm a wreck. Pull yourself together, woman! Jesus! Good, oh, your hair clip stayed in as well during the crash. That's a tight hair clip, very good quality. I understand. I remained there for a long time, watching him and letting tears silently slip down my cheeks as 2 nurses spoke to Aaron, who wore a perplexed expression. How could you forget all about me? Oh, okay, great. What's this? It's a map of some description. Okay. Go in here then? You're home. You live with Aunt Gwenda and your cat Nina. Oh, okay. I was released from the hospital in the morning and came right home. When I walked inside, I was greeted with a soft meow when my cat Nina brushed up against my leg. Hi, Nina. Did you miss me? I smiled and reached down to pet her affectionately, though I couldn't help but remember how Aaron would always fuss over her. Nina was a great judge of character, and she adored Aaron, even before he started bringing treats for her all the time, cheating. Oh my God! What is that? That's the most evil cat. It's got like a half-human face. Oh, that scares me, that cat. Aaron always loved cats so much. He loved big cats and little cats, like you, medium cats. Medium to large cats, small to medium cats. He loved the whole range of cat sizes. But you were always his favourite, kitty. I do not believe that for 1 second, Amarantha. I think there's a pussy that he liked more than Nina. Huh? Nina cuddled my fingers affectionately when I knelt down to pick her up. But Aaron has probably forgotten about... Oh, hang on. But Aaron has probably forgotten about you too. The sadness I had been trying to keep out the front of my mind returned as I pulled my cat into an embrace and squeezed my cat to death. I had slept very poorly and the fatigue from the crash hadn't worn off. I lost my parents in a car accident, and now it looks like I'm going to lose the man I love to one as well. Jesus, you're not very... Oh my god! Hello! Hey, who are you? Oh, this... Gollum! It's a cameo from Gollum. I sat in the living room with Nina on my lap when Gwenda came in to come and read. Okay.
Oh, Amy! What happened to you?
I briefly tell her about the accident. She was overjoyed to know that I was alright, and that I had hardly been hurt.
Oh, thank God you're okay, but why didn't you call me?
The doctor said I was alright, and I didn't want you to worry about me. I'd been staying with my Aunt Gwenda for several years since my parents passed away when I was still young. Gwenda had taken care of me ever since. She's a kind woman, and I greatly appreciated how caring she had always been to me. However, her pension wasn't enough to fully pay for my college tuition, which is why I took the part-time job at the ice cream parlour. You can now make your first choice. Oh, right, okay, this is showing all the possible actions in this location. Alright. On each icon, you will see a brief description and the effects of the action. Each choice consumes at least one turn of game time. Oh god, fuck off. Oh shit, what'd I do? I just clicked random things. Well, I failed at reading an old book. Oh, after the first few pages, I just couldn't force myself to go on. It's probably a Dan Brown book. Take that, Dan Brown. Watch TV. Yes! Come on! Success! Watch TV properly. Oh Christ, she's suddenly happy. She's taking pleasure in my moroseness.
Amy, I've prepared your favourite cake!
She's a mad woman. She's senile. Thanks, Gwenda, but I'd like to stay alone for a while and rest, okay? I didn't sleep very well at the hospital. I had too much on my mind.
That's fine. Get some rest. You can eat a piece of cake tomorrow morning before going to work. I'll shove it in your sleeping face.
Good night, Gwenda. I went to my bedroom with Nina in my arms and sat down at the desk. I picked a notebook up and decided to try and get my feelings under control in the most familiar way I knew, writing about them. I picked up a pen and started writing a poem. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, God. Alright. Let me take a drink of water. Hold on. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, poetry girl. Your gentle touch, the warmth of your embrace, the passion of your kiss, precious times that felt ever so divine. I thought that they would never leave, but even though I can't reach you anymore, I can't open my eyes to find you there. I'll always have my memories. Though they are not as warm as the hands that always made me feel so safe, I know they will never disappear as you now have. My beloved, my heart is forever yours, even if you're lost, beyond where my trembling voice can reach you. Even if your memories fade or disappear into the darkness, I'll never forget the precious times when we faced the world together. My beloved, for today, for tomorrow, for the days that may never return, never forget the words we once exchanged. I love you. Yeah, nice poem, girl! Oh yeah, nailed it! When I woke that morning, I knew that I had to go to the ice cream parlour. It was Sunday and I had a long shift to attend to. You working on Sundays, girl? You need to kick off about that shit. Especially the day after you've had a fucking crash, like, and your boyfriend has been rendered an idiot from it. I considered calling out, knowing that they would understand if I explained the situation, but just tell them your boyfriend is a hole in his head with his brain hanging out of it. Otherwise, everyone would start to worry about me. I had no doubt the news of the accident was already travelling quickly. Gossip seemed to get around in town eerily fast. It doesn't surprise me. It's a really small town. Skyscrapers in it, though, for some reason. During summer, you work at this ice cream parlour to pay for your studies. Alright. I got ready and arrived at the shop 15 minutes before the start of my shift. I hadn't wanted to dwell at home, though as soon as I walked in, I knew I was too early. It was still early morning, and there were only a few customers around. Early morning and everyone's coming in to get ice cream. What kind of a town is this? A town full of psychopaths. I was surprised to catch sight of a familiar face seated at one of the tables, apparently taking a break from work. You were surprised to catch sight of a familiar face? That doesn't make sense. Especially if they work there. Hey girl. Lawrence! No, this is not that's not a man. That's not a boy, a man. Look, that is a girl. That is androgyny gone fucking mad if that's a man. I'm gonna give it a man's voice. I can't give it a man's voice. I'm gonna have to. It's called Lawrence. I'm gonna have to. Hey, Amy, are you alright? I couldn't help but notice the genuine worry on his expression when he saw the bruises on my arms and legs. I appreciated his concern. It is a he. Good morning, Lawrence. I'm doing okay. Are you sure? Those bruises look really painful. Yes, I'm sure. They really aren't as bad as they look. Really? I don't know if I could work with bruises that big. You're a strong woman. It's okay, I got them having rough sex last night with someone who was a bit grabby. I can hardly feel them. Thanks, though. How did it happen? You aren't in any trouble, are you? Stop being so nosy. Stop pushing. No, fuck off. Keep your privacy, you dick. Really isn't a big deal. But you're hurt. What happened? Look, take your silly cravat or tie or bow thing that you have around your neck and fuck off, please. I'd rather not talk about it. But Amy, can't you at least tell me? I'm getting worried about you. How did you get hurt so badly? It's none of your business, mate. I'm sorry, but my shift is starting soon. Please, I have to know if someone did this to you. Look, I am gonna put my boot upside your chin if you keep on. No one did anything to me. It's not like that. Then why? I will headbutt you right in the crotch. It isn't any of your business. I'm sorry, but I have to go clock in now. Yeah, I don't care if my relationship with Lawrence White is bad. God. Guy's a douchebag. Without another word, I left him waiting at the table with an ice cream cone now melting in his hand. Wow, the cone was melting. He must have really hot hands. Ain't had time for men to know Monday to Friday's waitress, an ice cream parlour owned by an old friend of Gwenda's. She gets paid only with tips. What? No! That's not fair. That's surely illegal. Usually around $5 each turn. Being kind to the customers will earn her more money. So depending on her mood, she can earn more. What, so like take them around the back for a blowjob? Is that nice? Should I do that? There are good and bad days, but in general, working will always lower her energy by a good amount and morale by a small amount. This energy can be restored in several ways. Oh, God, Jesus, I don't care. Bollocks! Awesome. Okay, I worked hard and I did an awesome job. Well done, girl! Yeah! Oh, nice! Well done, girl. I was very kind and people rewarded me accordingly. With a spoon! Look at your spoon you got. Nice. Nice. Money plus 6, energy minus 6. At noon, your regular shift is fuck off. I don't care. I still feel weak. It'll be better if I get back home now. I don't think they would allow me to see Aaron yet anyway. You're home. You live with Aunt Gwenda and your cat Nina. I know this already. When I got home after work, I found the house empty except for my cat Nina. Nina and I went up to my room. I'm not going to write another poem, are we? I turned the computer on to check my email, mostly to see if there was any news from Aaron's family or the hospital. My dog is barking outside. She's an idiot. I knew it was rather unlikely to have more correspondence from them so soon, but I couldn't help but hold on to the hope there would be something new. I sat down at my desk and looked around my inbox, scanning the titles. Oh, God. Nothing good. Too bad. Oh, God. Amnesia is a condition which... Oh, I don't care about amnesia. Okay, whatever. Bollocks. Oh. Secret admirer. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, I clicked it a bit absent-mindedly since the address was unknown. Oh, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't open it for a virus or spam. No, it's a secret admirer. Could be someone with lots of money to offer for other services. Hey there, Amy. I hear you're quite the poet. I'd love to read more of your work, but you don't really share it with anyone, do you? I'm a big fan and your secret admirer, as the saying goes. Keep writing, girl! Ignore the message. Shook my head slightly and clicked back to the inbox, deciding to ignore the unusual message. I was about to check my book review blog when the computer shut down. I tried to restart it several times, but nothing happened. My computer just had to break at a time like this. For a moment, I thought it might have been a virus from that mysterious email, but then realized that was silly. Of course it's silly. The computer wouldn't even turn on, so the failure was clearly in the hardware. Oh, God, I'm not going to have to just sit here while she tries to fix the fucking computer now, am I? Oh, I failed to use my computer. Okay, my morale has dropped. Must go to sleep now. Tomorrow I have to work. Alright. What'd I do today then? Oh, that was a wonderful day. I made $14. I ruined my friendship with Lawrence. Used some morale and used some energy. I gained 1 culture though. Nice. Probably from writing a poem. Aww. Oh. Neighbours, traffic, people, so nice. Wishing I'm in such a big town. Oh, I fucked up sleeping. How'd you fuck up sleeping? Oh, my short shift. Alright, okay. I'm not going to play this anymore. This is fucking ridiculous. Nothing's happening. So, if you want to see more of this game, then let me know. I will, I'm going to save it. It does let you save. Hold on. Oh, shit. No, it does let you save. Hang on. Fuck off. Hang on. Let me get somewhere. No! Let me get somewhere I can save. Right, okay. So, yeah, I can save. Yeah, I'm going to save it here. If you want to see more of this fucking stupid game, then let me know. And, I'll make another video on it, but I probably won't play it again of my own volition unless you want me to. So let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Love you, bye.